Eddie, we're back.
We are.
We are here again, once again, for Best in Class.
Best in Class.
And today we are going to be continuing the heavy drops that we left off last time because I was a very busy person with my third honeymoon. This time we went to Kuchen's Pleasure Pit.
Okay.
Yes. A lot of pleasure, Eddie. Deep, lustful pleasure.
I don't think I or anyone else wants to know that.
I've got pictures, Eddie. Do you want to see?
I don't.
Have a look.
Oh, God. Oh, God. Put it away. Is that your backside? Oh.
It is. It is.
I don't want
gorgeous,
to see
isn't
that.
it, Eddie? It's like two ripe grapefruits.
I don't want... not ripe. Not ripe.
It's very offensive, Eddie. Showing you
Grapefruits, yeah.
It's a personal moment there.
Well, then
sharing
don't
with
show
you,
it to
Eddie,
me.
as my friend.
I don't want to
Anyway,
see that.
we're back here and we've got two more of the drops and we've got our special event for the heavy mechs. And then we've obviously got the grand melee. We're going to see which one is going to either take the lead or maintain the lead. Obviously, Davian is currently ahead there. Hey, Eddie.
One seen, never unseen.
Do you need a bucket?
I need something.
Well, we're going to be kicking this one off. We're going to be going straight into, the Free World League. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
They have to make a big
League.
emphasis about, how free we are. Oh, we're free.
They are the oldest house.
You shouldn't be a fan of them. You're a Lyran here.
Just saying.
So as we get here with
The Orion?
Yes, the Orion drop here. We go.
Nice.
Anyway, we've got obviously our trained shaved chimp. We've got Rocket in there piloting the vehicle.
Nice cockpit on the Orion.
Oh, it's magnificent. Very roomy. Very roomy.
Yeah, I showed it off on Belly of the Beast. And,
You're still torn up about that, are you?
yes.
Eddie, there's plenty more mechs in the sea. You can start another program. You know this.
They cancelled me, though.
They cancelled one show. And you know how many shows I've had cancelled on me, Eddie?
I don't know.
At least 4.
Wow.
Yeah. Each one was like losing a child. But you know what? I got back on the horse and I had another child. What? This is child 8.
5. 8? Oh, okay.
Oh yeah, I've many fires in the iron or whatever it is.
Irons in the fire?
Probably.
Well, I only had Belly of the Beast, and it ran for a very long time, and it
did,
was very
Eddie.
special to me.
And in that time, you should have made plenty of contacts within the industry to get yourself other shows going. Surely you've got more ideas.
I thought I had contacts, but many of them don't seem to return my...
They don't return your Trivid calls.
Yeah.
Huh.
I mean, I even checked with Comstar to make sure the initial messages had gone through, but apparently they all had.
Right. That must be costing a pretty penny.
I mean, it's a little bit.
A little bit.
Orion! It's a good mech.
It is. It's a venerable machine.
It is.
It's a mini Atlas, essentially. As far as a smaller AC, smaller number of medium lasers, smaller missiles. But of course, it's still big, good, weighty puncher.
Alexander Kerensky's mech of choice for a long time.
He did indeed. Before he went and made the clans, essentially. He went off there and he fiddled with genetics and stuff and he made them.
And they came back and caused a massive war.
Sorry, what was that? No, the Boffins. Oh, well, he didn't make the clans. It was his stupid progeny. But still, basically it was his fault. What's Rocket doing? As he stood still. Oh, there we go. He's moving it. I thought he'd had some kind of weird brain aneurysm there for a second and just stopped. A bit like the Boffins do occasionally, where they get an update.
A bit like my show.
A bit.
That stopped.
Eddie, you're just going to have to speak up more.
What?
And just be more...
My show stopped.
No, not shouting into the microphone. I mean, speak up more in the sense of getting yourself out there. Speak to these executives. Make sure that they make time for you, Eddie.
I tried to. They just wouldn't.
All you got to do is you got to turn up there, have something nice, a car, maybe some kind of rare collectible, something that they're interested in, and then bring that to them, and then they'll make time for you to be able to speak to them. That's how it's always worked for me, Eddie.
Right?
Well, you must have some curio or something that you can palm off to some rich executive.
I guess.
Make the time, Eddie. That's what you got to do.
I've got an old DNC5 Exchange, which is from a very early prototype mech that never saw active use. It's from 20...
What What executive?
26.
What executive is going to be interested in that, Eddie? You need...
You said something rare and unique.
For an executive, Eddie. For people who are more interested in the bottom line. They're not interested in the bits of tubing and piping and wiring and all kinds of gonads and stuff like that. They're not interested in those things, Eddie.
It was quite a revolutionary design.
I'm sure.
One of those things where
Eddie,
it was ahead of the curve at the time and people just didn't recognise. You know, a variant of it was put into.
I've already cancelled. I've already cancelled my meeting with you, Eddie. Whatever your show idea is, it's dead. Speaking of which, Eddie, have you ever considered putting yourself out there into the reality Trivid market? There's plenty of programs out there.
Oh, I've never watched any of those.
Oh, it's sweet.
Reality.
You live on a space station for a year with a bunch of other celebrity types, and you see how you do. The public vote off the different people, and the new ones are brought in. It's a never-ending cycle, Eddie. There's been one season of a single show that's just been running for the last 20 years. I mean, I'm pretty sure one of the contestants has been there for 18 of them at this point.
Not sure I want to do that.
Well, it's very popular.
Yeah, but I'd be living on this horrible old space station with a bunch of crusty old Z-list celebrities.
But you would be relevant, Eddie. People would know your name.
I don't...
Oh no, not the Boffin's cat.
Yeah, just ignore it.
Boffin's cat, loose again.
Looks like this match is coming to a close anyway.
Yeah, it certainly does, Eddie. It doesn't look like it's going well for him.
CT is very, very hard. And there it goes.
Well, it was killed by a Muppet, apparently. Boffins have got some interesting names for their accounts, I've got to say. Well, we'll see how the score goes on that one. Sure. Send me the score, Boffin! Yes, you. Yes.
We haven't got to the bit with the scores on the doors yet.
Well, they pre-calculate it,
so they're sending it through to your data pad.
It appears on my data pad here. Yes.
Okay, well, this is nearly ended. Oh dear.
Oh, he's getting a bit roughed up.
This one is, yeah.
As an annihilator. Why is he playing? Why is he playing the simulator in third person? He's having a good old time there. Oh, he's getting.
Several
everything.
Weapons are offline, shutting down.
He's getting done in every orifice at the same time. And there we go. Mercifully put down.
Yes, I think so. Very rare mech, that. As if it was a real one, I wouldn't be terribly pleased to see it.
Oh, would you not, Eddie?
Go down like that. No, I don't have an annihilator. We never got to do a belly.
Got to get Pally with the Wolf Dragoons.
The Wolf Dragoons wouldn't let us have one.
Well, that puts that's an extra 20 points onto Marik's score. But of course, we're going to be shooting right on over to my favourite, House Davian.
Well, this is going to be a sham.
Sham?
You always cheat when it comes to Davian. What?
Quiet. Can you smell that?
Oh.
Yeah, exactly. No stink. Not like the Capellans. Despite their proximity to them in space, Eddie, that stink doesn't waft over to the fine Federated Suns. No smell of beef from the south there of the Taurians, no smell of, well, whatever it is the Capellans have for them, and definitely none of the rot that exists to the north. No, just pure, filtered air as you get there in Federated Suns territory, as we can see here. And what mech is he running the Eddie?
I don't know what's...
A Warhammer! Of course he's running the Warhammer. Synonymous combat machine developed by the Federated Suns. Probably, I haven't really checked it up, but I'm sure it's true. But don't you try and correct me, Eddie.
It's not a Federated Suns, mate. It's supposed to be
It inspired other design.
Associated with the house.
Yes, the house. Warhammer. Federated Suns. Warhammer.
No.
Federated Suns with the Warhammer, and they get in there and they hammer them through the wall.
Probably,
that's what they do. Gonna kick down the door, kick all the people in the face.
What are we doing now? No? This has just gone too weird.
I don't know what you mean, Eddie.
I mean, it's probably better known with that charlatan from the Wolf Dragoons.
Which particular one, Eddie? They're all charlatans.
Well,
it turns out they were all clans.
They're all clanners all along, spying on us.
Clanners in disguise. They're all wandering around with their fleet of warships.
The famous one, What's her name? You know,
Natasha.
Natasha Kerensky.
Oh, yes.
I don't know much about
The one
pop
whose
culture.
looks seem to randomly switch for depending on what era of image you're looking at of her.
Yeah, or apparently what recent surgery she must have had done.
The surgeries. Yes, I've heard about those. Still, though, I would.
Oh, good.
If I wasn't married, I mean. Which I am, very happily so.
Good.
Remember,
Good.
germanium wedding ring.
You're not wearing that anymore.
I am again. It's tingly.
You take it off
again.
again.
I'll take it off again. I'll take it off.
Just get it replaced. Just get gold or platinum or something.
Germanium is worth far more, Eddie.
Really? So when your arm slowly vanished during the jump and you started panicking, you'd lost an arm. You returned, and then the arm returned afterwards.
Funnily enough, Eddie, I was showing the ring to one of the orderlies on the jump ship, and I let them hold it, and we jumped while they were looking at it, and they screamed, and then faded away, and the ring remained, but it hovered there, and then it fell to the ground, and then when we arrived at the destination, the screaming faded back in, but the person didn't. I didn't report this, because I thought it's probably just a quirk of jump technology, and they'll probably reappear. But
They never did.
well, I don't know. I'm not bothered to check.
Just get rid of the goddamn ring.
It's worth a fortune, Eddie.
Yeah, well then sell it and get a proper ring.
I will speak to the good lady wife.
Yes.
See what she says.
I think it's for the. Think she'll think it's for the best.
I just won't wear it when we jump.
Just don't wear it. It's dangerous.
Well, I'm sure Rocket's doing a good job anyway. He's in the Warhammer.
Oh, I'm sure he somehow will.
What are you insinuating?
Well, you probably ran like a dozen simulations until you found the one where he lucked out on doing the best.
No, to be honest, I will admit that was originally my plan. Unfortunately, Rocket seems to have some kind of mental breakdown after trying to do a certain number of simulation runs, and he just refuses. No matter how much pizza I provide him, he just does not want to do it anymore past a certain number.
Yeah, well, that's not surprising.
He says it's eroded his very soul at this point. He's now unable to continue to do more in the simulator than he used to be able to.
Losing my show has eroded my soul a little.
You don't have any other ideas for another program? Anything at all? Off the top of your head?
Off the top of my head.
You're a creative type, Eddie.
Youth hosteling with Martha Pride? Could that work?
She's a clanner. Do you think they do much with youth hostels?
Maybe that's why it would be like a fish out of water, kind of.
It's a very genetically engineered, muscular fish out of water. I would say she's probably more likely to punch most of the youth in the hostel.
Right.
I don't think it'd make for very good. Well, I'd find it
I do.
entertaining. I would. Not really your wheelhouse, though, Eddie, is it?
You were saying I need to try these.
What would be your part in this production?
Show around the youth hostels?
You show her around youth hostels. You big in that sector.
Yeah, I could be. I could do some research.
Could do some research, could you?
Yeah.
Right. You would just go into Ogle and do a little bit of the typing.
Yeah.
Right.
I could.
You stopped my Warhammer rap, but you've got youth hosteling with Martha Pride.
You said.
This
Come up with
is
something off the top of my head. You also said try these.
This is as
new...
insensitive as basketball with Lincoln Ossis.
I didn't suggest that one.
No, but that one really did come up until someone found out that Lincoln Ossis had been dead for 10 years. They thought he was still in charge of Smoke Jaguar. They didn't even exist as a clan.
They are space Nazis.
They are space Nazis. But we can always put space Nazis on Trivid. Well, there's a market for everything out there. It's a big galaxy, Eddie.
Well, then maybe youth hosteling with Martha Pride will work.
Maybe it will. You know what? You write up a treatment for that. And I will use my connections, Eddie. I'll get that in front of some executive.
I don't know if it's that's the one I would actually push
Oh,
for.
right.
Oh, he's dead.
Well, Rocket died. He's not really dead.
No,
That's a simulation.
Yeah, but he's out. He's done. He's finished.
Oh, with the simulations? Yeah, that's what he
he's-
told me.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Yeah.
Target
Little does he know he's got the assault mech ones to do yet. No. The series has to have an end, and he is contractually obliged to complete
them. Yeah. And he agreed to all that just for pizza, and
It was a good pizza.
I don't care how good the pizza is.
It was a very good pizza.
Money would be better.
He doesn't need money. He works for Comstar. He's basically a slave.
Well, yeah, they pay them, but I don't know how much.
They don't pay them.
I think they do. I think legally you have to.
Not in Comstar. They're above the law already.
I'm pretty sure that.
I wouldn't. Don't besmirch Comstar.
I'm not.
This is how you probably
besmirching
lost
Comstar.
your show.
This is not. I did not besmirch Comstar, and I'm not besmirching Comstar. I'm missmirching Comstar. I'm doing the opposite.
You're besmirching.
I'm saying that they would follow the law, and therefore I'm pretty sure that they get paid. Oh God! Do you have to? Is that one of your newer flavors? It's. Oh God! It stinks.
It's yeah. Well, do you want to know which one it is? It's a trial flavour.
Oh, go on.
Dr. Sprepsy Paprika Passion.
It's disgusting.
It is.
It stinks awful.
target destroyed.
It inflames the nostrils.
Yeah. Don't continue with that one.
Whoa.
Yeah.
That one causes IBS for sure. That one, Eddie.
I'm sure it does.
Whoa.
Oh.
And
Yeah,
so I gotta
just-
say, if I let loose during this session, Eddie,
then it's abandoned.
no, you've got to stick with me.
No, I have
like a
not.
soldier in the trenches,
No,
Eddie.
I won't be
You've got to
sticking
stay
with
with me
you.
on this one.
No, I'll be running for it.
No.
I'll throw the cat in.
There's no running.
Use it as a canary. If it dies, I won't come back in. If it lives, I'll consider entering.
Oh. So you just got to be on the new brand, you see. It was moving forward, finding the next thing. Oh yeah, they added X pulses.
Oh, okay. That's a
Missile. New target.
thing that they added.
That's a thing. Oh yeah.
Target destroyed.
That's all it is now. That's all the Sims are. X pulses and light auto cannons and rotary cannons and
Snub BPC.
snubs.
Snub.
Little bit snubbies. Well, Eddie, once we get the scores for this one sorted, tabulated by the boffins as they are, we've got our special event. Now, I will admit, the name is probably also a little bit indicative of how quick the footage is. We do have what's called the quick draw round. It's something to do with the mech. Basically, we're going to see how quick each of our competitors' mechs are at killing a clan kit fox. The fastest one, highest score.
Okay.
That's how it'll work out, Eddie. And I'm quite excited about this one, but I will preface this,
Yes.
is that one of the reasons that we had to split the recordings for this
Yeah.
is because if it was just the quick draw round and the grand melee, it would probably equal to about 6 minutes of footage, which is not legally mandated under the Comstar contract that we have, hence the reason that these two rounds were split separate. But I wouldn't worry too much about that.
Okay. Well, that round's over.
Yep, it's coming
Thank
out.
God.
Tabulations are coming through. Let's see. Carry the one. It looks like, I think, 29 points. I think. Anyway, we'll be going straight over to the quick draw round. So let's see how they do. But first, of course, there's the scores. Right. So, right. Press the button. Okay, sorted. Okay, so Davian now sit on 160. Marik on 147. Kurita and Steiner neck and neck at 133, and Stinky Lau 106. But this quick draw round could add vital points to the score, so we'll see where it goes now, where we do actually go over to the quick draw. Okay, I really didn't plan this, Eddie. The timing is very short on the quick draw rounds. You'll see this is starting with Lau. Also, as a bonus, there's a subtle bit where you may or may not hear a boffin over some of this footage. And that's it. The Lau one's done. The
yes.
scores will be
Incredible.
tabulated as we go along.
Okay.
Here we go. This is the Lyrans.
Okay.
This is your lot, Eddie. as they're going in.
Yeah.
Oh, and there we go. Oh, that was good. That was
pretty
kind
good.
of quick.
That was good.
We're
That
going to
was
go
good.
over next to Kirita. It's Kirita now.
Come on,
Kirita. I
Kirita.
really didn't plan this bit out properly. There should have been more.
Okay.
But it was an idea that we had.
He's popping away,
yes,
away.
Yeah, he's doing good.
a
he
little
got it in the
celebration.
end because he's
Bit of
useless.
celebration
He's useless.
music.
He's a Kiritan.
Okay.
As we go over and it's the O. And that
was
well,
quick.
that was very quick.
That was
actually.
very
I'll
quick.
give you that one. So here we go to Davian.
That was one shot.
Down goes Kit Fox.
What? That was
Fastest
that wasn't
time,
right.
highest score.
That wasn't right.
What do you mean it wasn't right?
That was way too fast. I mean, its damage output compared to how quickly it went down compared to the
What?
others.
No.
That's got to have been some shady stuff going on.
No.
I don't care about the scores.
Anyway.
No.
Yeah,
no,
good that you mentioned the scores, Eddie.
Maybe we should
That puts
replay
Davian at 210.
I
Put
think
your
that
hand
was
down,
wrong.
Eddie. Put your hand down.
Pretty
Marik
sure-
at
where's the
187.
button? We should
No.
replay
Stay
it.
away. Don't press any buttons.
pretty sure the damage
Kirito have
output
153.
compared to
Stein have
some of the
168. And Lau
that was
136. So we'll get the scores tabulated there on the
I'm
screen.
pretty sure if we
in the right
I get,
order.
I get some
What?
calculations. That was definitely
No,
inaccurate.
Eddie. No, it's fine.
You cheated, didn't
There
you?
was no. What do you mean? How did I cheat, Eddie? It's
You
a simulation.
cheated. I don't know. Strip some of the armor off the.
Strip the armor off.
Yeah,
Eddie.
you got the prototype.
Eddie.
Changed the programming so it had far less
You
armor
poor-
than it would have been ranked with.
You poor miserable soul, Eddie. No,
I'm
I
not
didn't.
a poor
There was
well,
no
all right,
cheating
hang
going
a little
on.
bit. But that was definitely cheating.
You're definitely
It's
not poor.
damage
Anyway,
output
look,
compared
it's
to...
the Grand Melee.
Okay, the Grand Melee.
Here we go. This is it.
Is this cheated as well?
There's no cheating, Eddie. As we go in now, we've got quite a fight going on here as
Davian
Kirita
probably wins.
and Capellan's fighting each other. Oh, that's a bit of a mismatch, actually. The Cataphract is definitely heavier and more, capably armed than the Dragon, but we can see there that the Lyran's sneaking in, trying to get some sneaky shots. He's hitting the Capellan target there. He's looking back, but it looks like... Oh, actually, the Cataphract is down. That means Lau is out first. Looks like the Dragon overheated briefly. We've got there's the Warhammer in the background there. I saw the Orion creeping
heavy
up
smoke
there.
coming off that
There's
Dragon.
a lot, yes.
I think his engine is definitely damaged.
The Dragon isn't going down without a fight, though.
Oh, he is holding up, isn't he? Just proves the Dragon is not the wimp some.
I think the Orion
Davian
pilot
say it is.
overheated.
Oh my
There's
goodness!
one of the boffins.
Could this be a victory for Kirita here?
Oh, no, it's an arm. That's an arm gone.
Arm's
We can
gone.
see in the background we've got the what looks like Lyran and Davian. It's the Fedcom Civil War all over again.
Oh my goodness!
Battling each other there out in the
No friendship between these two.
very flimsy trees. And wow! And that's the Davian pilot got him there with a very spectacular shot. And it now goes down
wasn't
to
it?
Marik versus Davian. We can see the
What a shocker.
I think the Dragon pilot might be out of ammunition and was asked for some form of seppuku, so he was killed by the stewards. So yes, that means Kirita is technically...
No, he's still back there.
No, he's down. I saw him get shot. It's just down, and there we go.
Oh.
There we go. Davian once again.
Who's that then?
That's Davian fighting the stewards.
Okay.
Because he's here to take on all comers, and he's going to win.
What a shocker, the Davian one.
He's going to win. He's definitely going to win. I'm sure if he
gonna win
doesn't,
this
I'm going to be
fight.
very upset. Well, the stewards cheated. They were in climax. Anyway, so that ends the heavy section.
what a
What
shocker.
do the final scores look like? Well, final scores after this round of the heavy mechs of this season so far. Davian, 280 points. Marik, 257 points. Steiner, 213 points. Kirita, 203 points. And Lau with 166. It's anyone's game to play for. Anyone can get first place.
It really isn't, is it? It's just going to be Davian because you've been rigging it.
I haven't rigged anything, Eddie.
Clearly,
How dare you say
How?
that about me? Anyway, thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you in the next episode of Best in Class, where we go into the assault mech
The
drops.
assault mechs.
My backyard. Yeah. Good stuff.
You'll cheat.
Well, where's that wedding ring?